Hi everyone, I just want to start off by thanking Rose Forever for sponsoring this video. Rose Forever is the perfect gift for a loved one for Valentine's Day. They preserve with all natural oils, real roses in a variety of shapes and colors. So unlike buying traditional flowers that whittle away and die in a few days or weeks, you can get your loved one roses that last for a very long time. These obviously are black, and I've had these at least 6 months, maybe a little bit longer. If you watched my video I posted last week, you would see these beautiful pink roses that I showed in the heart shape. These are perfect for Valentine's Day, obviously, because of this beautiful shade. I think this is the 36 count, if I remember correctly. And they smell like literal fresh roses and come in this beautiful velvet box. And they have a lot of different options in terms of the boxes that you see on there. So you can get the marble, the velvet, you can do the clear acrylic that you just saw that I showed you with the black roses that can double over as a jewelry box, which is super cute for Valentine's Day. You can get any color you're looking for on their website. You'll see I'm showing some really cute Valentine's Day options here: the reds, light pinks, blues, purple. If you want to check their roses out, you can click the link in my description box and use the code MidnightVday20 for $20 off your Rose Forever order. You can get those details again in my description box. And thank you again to Rose Forever. Okay, so I'm gonna do your makeup today, and I have a couple things to show you. So I have a giant bag where I have all of this makeup inside. There's literally probably hundreds of white makeup items in here, but I know you wanted your makeup done and I didn't have anything to put everything in except for this giant bag. So I will just sift through here and find whatever you want, but I do have pretty much options for everything. So I have like everything you can think of. I have concealer, mascara, I have some Kylie lip kits, I have eyeshadow, I even have these cute samples. I have some other cute samples. There's a lot of stuff in here that's like small, like sample stuff. I have serums if you need anything, like moisturizing. I have obviously foundations. I have quite a few different ones that you might like. I even have some little perfume samplers in here if you are into that. Okay, so all that to say, I will have whatever you need. Now I'm gonna start out, actually I'll show you, I have brushes too here. And I have even like, I have a puff, and then I have like endless brushes in here. So we'll do your makeup with the brushes. I do have some sponges, I think, but they're like somewhere buried in this bag. I'd have to find them. So if you want a sponge, I can just totally find one for you. It's not a huge deal. Okay, so I'm gonna start out by putting on this to your face or your hair. I just don't want any of this to get in your hair. Okay, all right, so here we go. Just gonna push this here and wrap that around your head. All right, perfect. Now I just want to wash your face off because it doesn't really look like you have like anything on, but I do see a little bit under your eyes where you have a little bit of leftover eyeliner. Let me just find something to do your eye, or remove your eyeliner from eye makeup. I'm just going to use this face spray. Okay, just close your eyes a little bit. Just gonna wipe it off with this towel. Getting that eyeliner off the top. Yeah, it kind of lingers. I don't like wearing any eye product at all, honestly. I just like, I want to be able to freely rub my eyes. It's horrible. Okay, that's okay. Feels refreshed. Okay, good. So what were you thinking for what kind of makeup you wanted today? Okay. Yeah. And like, what kind of foundation? Do you want something like that's heavier? Okay. So like in between, not too light, but not too thick. Yeah. Okay. And you want me to use concealer? All right. So let me grab a couple of those first. So I have a couple options for you for the concealers. I have 4, and they're 4 different products. If you need a different color, I do have quite a few different colors or shades, of like the e.l.f. But let me just show you the others. So obviously I have this e.l.f. one. This is the Satin Hydrating Camo Concealer. And then this is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Contour and Concealer. This is a bit darker. It probably would be better for your skin. So that's an option. I think this is too light for you, but I'll let you be the judge of that. And then I have this Revolution Bright Light. This can also double as a highlighter, but I like to use this as a concealer, especially under the eyes as a brightener. It's a good one. And then I also have Anastasia Beverly Hills here. And this is actually a concealer stick. It's very good. I like this one a lot. So I'll let you be the judge of which one of those that might work for you. Okay, so we'll do the NYX, and I'm gonna start out just adding this with the applicator only, and then we will blend it as needed, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna start under your eyes. And I'm just going to do a couple little blots on the chin. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to use a sponge for that. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with this little pink sponge. Okay. Get the cheeks blended. And then your chin. Okay. Anything? I think that looks pretty good. Alright, so now you said that you wanted to do a foundation that was like in between heavy or full coverage and lights. So I think we should do a buildable coverage. So I have a bunch of different foundations, but there's two that I have that are most buildable, and that's these. So I have a Urban Decay Hydromaniac, and this is called Tinted Glow Moisturizer, but I will tell you, it's pretty good coverage. It's I don't know if it actually says, okay, it does say medium coverage, so this is exactly right there. This is exactly what you're looking for. This one is a CC cream by It Cosmetics, and it is color correcting and it's full coverage. It says it is pretty full coverage, but it's light, so this is a good one. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Alright, do you usually apply with a brush or with a preference? Okay, so I'm gonna start out with a brush, and then if there's brush marks after I apply, I'll just smooth it out with the sponge. That sound good to you? Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna add some of this to my hand. Blend it in a bit. Okay, so it's a pretty good look there, and we're just gonna start out with the top. Just light. Hairline, and then just lift your chin. Okay, so I don't see many brush strokes, but on your cheeks, so I'll even those out with the pink sponge again, if that's good. I'm gonna use this part. Okay, looks really good. Alright, so I guess next, did you want any like contour, or I can go back in if you did. Okay, I'm gonna contour lightly. Just gonna move my bag for a second. I don't want it to be loud. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just do a 1 second. I just had it. Gonna go in with a bit of a darker one of the NYX, just for the cheek contour basically, and I think that's all we'll need. And then a little dots on the forehead. Yeah, let me do your nose, you're right. Alright, so I am going to add that on and blend it in. I kind of don't want to. Okay, we'll do it with a brush. We'll do it with this one, this flat brush. I want to keep it very localized, so it doesn't blend out. I want it in that area only. And then go back in with the sponge. Alright, that looks great. So now I think we need to do your eyes. Now, are you thinking anything like super specific for the eyes, or did you just still want to go like lights? I'm thinking like a baby pink would be really cute and light. And if you wanted to, we could kind of do a bit of a smoky eye with a light nude brown. You know what I mean? Let me see what I have that would work. I'm thinking like this one maybe. This one's a good possibility also. Sure. Okay, let me just move this over here. Get a better look at everything. Did you want to do a liner? Okay, so I have a good idea. Let me just finish grabbing a couple items. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. So I have two options for you. So I want to go in and use this really cute liner. This is a cream liner by ColourPop, and it's very pretty, like light kind of gold. It makes the eyes look really glowy and dewy. And I just want to do a little on the bottom lid, like the waterline, and then come out just a tiny bit on the corner. So I want to pair that with like a brown that it will match with, and a pink because it has like brown and pink tones. So I have this palette that kind of just already, it's a mini palette, it kind of already lines that up for you. So you have like the baby pink and then this. And if you wanted to, I could do a little bit of smokiness, but I think I won't because I want to just keep it light. Alternatively, I have these two that are similar tones but different. So this is the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy eyeshadow. It's got a little bit of a darker undertone, but it's glittery. It's really pretty. The other one's glittery too, but and then I have this little mini elf palette, and it has this really pretty pink, but it's a little more mute, maybe matte than this one, but they're very close. This one's a little bit more rosy, I think. This one's a little more mauve. Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna start out with the liner on you, okay? And again, it's this little one here. Alright. So I'm just gonna go again on the waterline. I'm so scared. I'm always afraid I'm gonna mess it up. The waterline's pretty easy though. Okay, now I'm gonna get a very tiny brush, and I'm just gonna blend that into the waterline a little bit. Yeah, I think that's a good move. Eyelash curlers over here. Why? Okay, I found it. Sorry, I wanted this super little brush, so I'm gonna use this one. I'm just gonna go like here, and I'm gonna just blend it into the waterline. Okay, ready? Just stay super still. Do this a little bit before I finish that one. Okay, I'm just gonna go this way. Okay. Okay, almost done, I swear. Perfect. Now, we're gonna do my shadow now, and I'm gonna find a good brush. So I'm gonna start with this brush so I can pack on the eyeshadow. I'm gonna do the Midnight Cowboy. Trying to decide, do you want the pink on the outer corner or this one on the outer corner? I think we should do this one on the inner corner. Yeah, you think so too? Okay. on there. Okay. And I'm just gonna, literally, I'm not gonna like brush it, and I'm gonna just tap it onto the inner corner, okay? I'm gonna get a little bit more. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with the pink one of the elf. Okay, don't want any fallouts on your makeup. So I'm gonna go to the outer corners now and just dab this on. Okay. A little bit more. Alright, now we are going to blend it in, and I'm going to get a different brush for that. Get a blending brush. This one. This big blending brush, and we're going to just blend it all together. We're about there. I'm just gonna get a little bit closer and do a little bit more. Gorgeous. And then, one second, let me put these away. I want to put a little bit of I swear I just, oh, here it is. Okay, just close a little bit, okay? Okay, let's leave that. I just want it to be on your eyes especially. Alright, now I'm going to do an eyelash curler on your eyes so that it's, your lashes are really nice and curled out. Okay, 1 second. Alright, ready? Okay, let me see if I have a spoolie. I'm gonna just brush that out a little bit for you. I have so many brushes. I know I have a spoolie somewhere. Might not have brought it. 1 second, okay? thought it might be in there with my brow stuff, but we'll just go ahead and use a mascara on it. I'm going to do this Bad Gal Bang. Just open. Okay, I'll get a little bit more. Okay. How does that feel? Good. Okay, so eyes are good. Let's go ahead and we need to do like some blush or some bronzer. So for your cheeks, let's see here. I want to stay with that like light, youthful, kind of glowy look. But I have a couple of ideas. Let me just see what I have here really quick. Give me a minute. So, do you like highlight more or bronzer more? So, actually, before we do that, I'm gonna do some powder on your face. So, pause on the blush. I'm gonna add a little bit of mattifying powder around your face, especially because you said you got some oily areas. This will just kind of absorb that. Okay. I'm going to use a little powder spongy thingy here, and I think that'll be perfect for that one here. Yeah, I think so too. And this is the True Match Super Blendable by L'Oreal Paris. I love this one. Not too hard, and I'm not dragging, like, you know what I mean, like that. Get a little more, okay. Yeah, this is a great shade for you. Okay, I'm just gonna under the eye. Okay, perfect. Sorry, I almost forgot about that. I'm not sure how, because I like made a mental note when you told me earlier your skin gets a little oily there to like put the powder on, so it doesn't matter. Blush. So I've used this one blush on you before, but I feel like I use it every time. This e.l.f. like putty blush, so I really don't want to use it, and it's not the color that I'm going for you. And I know I have something better in here. I just, like, honestly, blushes are probably what I have the least of. So that's the problem. Honestly, but I'm gonna find the perfect ones. So just give me a second. Well, I definitely want to use this Hoola Benefit bronzer, but I really just don't want to have the pretty pink glow on your eyes and then not have anything to match it. What if we did this butter blush? I think this is the perfect one. Okay, this is a good one too. I just have the liquid blush, so it's very pigmented. Both of these are. I thought I had a third shade. That's a lip. Okay, so I have these two shades. They're very close. This one is more of like a matte nude pink. And you can see it's called Maple Blondie, but you can see the brownish undertones. This one is more of a rosy pink that like I think matches your eyes better. I would do this one. But they're both cute. And this one, the other one that's the more pink, is a more dewy look. It's not going to be matte. I know, I thought I had that one too. I know exactly the one that you're talking about because that's what I didn't dump every makeup that I had in here. I have like one other like basket and I bet you it's in there. So I'm sorry, I would have brought it. Wait, what's this one? Nah, it's too dark. It's gonna like wash you out. Should I put that one on? That one's too dark as well. Okay, so you're gonna do this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna dab this. And now I'm gonna I think I'm gonna use this big brush to add that. What do you think about that? Is that okay? Okay. I'm just gonna gently. Let's see. Make it a little bit more pigmented. I want it to like really match that pinkish glow on your eyes. It'll look really good. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit of the Hoola, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm gonna do a slanted brush just like this. Okay, and I'm just gonna go so light on this. I think this is good. Yeah, okay. Now, this is where the magic happens. I'm gonna blend the pink with that tiny, tiny little bit of brown, and it's gonna be like super pretty. Okay. Very targeted blending here. Yeah, you don't want to go too much. It'll ruin it. Just a tiny, tiny smidge of blending. Okay, now I'm going to get you the perfect highlight. I have two options for you. And you'll mostly just have to decide if you want to do a dewy look or a more matte look. Okay, so here's the first one. This is by Hard Candy. And it looks just white, but I promise you it's very pigmented. It's very pretty in the light. Then, right, you might want something that's exactly my thought, more dewy. So I was gonna get you, I'll show you. This lip serum, and I know this is crazy, right? But I have used this on my cheeks before, and I mean, makeup is makeup, so it looks exactly like this, as you can, but it's so pretty and dewy. It's just like yeah, and it sits on your skin really well. So you really just have to decide which one you like more. I have a couple other highlights, but like I don't think you would like them that much. I have a melted latex highlights. It's more of like a blue though. It's not with the aesthetic of what you just wanted your makeup done. And then this one's really funny to me. Where is it? This one. This is a Wet and Wild black highlight. It's got this skull on it. I love the idea of it, but you can see like it's really not used because it's just great. That's not a good one for you. You want to do that one? This one? Okay. So I'm gonna blend this with my fingers because if I use a brush, it just takes away the dewiness, and if I use a sponge, it just absorbs it all. So, okay. I don't want to put a lot. Then I'm just gonna rub this in with my hands. So cute. Yeah. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and spray your face because I want everything to set really nice. So just... Okay. I'm going to let that dry just a tiny bit. And we're going to do your lip. Okay. So... a couple options for your lip. Where are they? Here we go. Gosh, I have more lip options than probably anything else. So I have like all of these. They're all like a pretty light pink. I have two of these Kylie lip kits that are more brown. No, not those. Okay. I also have a Clinique, and it's like this really youthful, pretty light glow. It's like honey. Then I have this Almay New York lipstick, but it's a little dark. Not for you, okay. Hold on a second. Is this the one? No. I have a mini Urban Decay lipstick in here that I like. really tiny. I think this is it. Oh, that's like a bright one. I don't want that one. Sorry. Okay, maybe I don't have it. I'm sorry, but oh, here it is. I found it. This one is called Keep Tame. It's pretty. Looks pretty dark. It's a little lighter when you put it on. I also have a butter gloss from NYX that would match that pinkish that you like. So you could also do this one and put this one on top to get that nice pink dewy glow again, but you don't need to because this one's pretty glowy. Okay, so you just want to do this one. Okay. Ready? Okay. I don't know how, but one of these broke. And I don't want it to get everywhere. Alright, so I'm gonna brush your brows out really quick, but I don't think they need anything in them. Do you agree? Okay, yeah, we're on the same page. I think they look really pretty the way they are. And I don't want to change anything about that. So I'm just gonna use this little brush to brush them. Okay. And is there anything else? I already did setting spray. Got your lips, your mascara. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of lotion on your hands. Just make it smell good. And give you a little quick massage. Okay, give me your hands. You're gonna crack your knuckles. Okay. Okay, perfect. And then I'm gonna give you a little spritz of perfume if I can find it. Okay, got it. Okay, just give me your wrist. You ready? And just rub them together. And I think you are good to go. Alright, sounds good. Then have a great time, and I'll see you when you get back. I'll just hang out here and wait for you. Okay. Alright, I'll see you soon.